Welcome back to Red Band of Destiny, here for another episode of 1001 Songs You Must Hear Before You Die. Today, we are covering Bon Iver's Holocene from 2011's Bon Iver album. It's an interesting song, kind of a expansive, open space sounding song. Makes you think of sort of the landscapes that aren't like your typical pretty landscape. The things that most of us think looks kind of alien. Places like Iceland, the very northern islands of the British Isles, the Falkland Islands, places like that. And I think they agree with me because the music video is in one of those sort of places with just grass as far as you can see and then some mountains off in the distance and no animals, no people. There were some birds, I think, but very minimal wildlife. I guess now would be a good time to play the sample, and you can tell me if it sounds more like that or more like the album cover here. So yeah, it just has that sort of nice, calm vibe to it all the way through. But I don't think the album cover is actually quite right. It looks too much like a fairy tale. And I've also just realized that the album cover in the book is only a corner of the one that I've shown there. It's like the top right corner of that picture. Interesting. I wonder if that's the album cover and the single cover is like a corner of it, maybe. Or the CD cover was smaller than the LP cover, whatever. But yeah, it gives me an interesting vibe, sort of a desolate yet hopeful sound. I don't know how to describe it quite right. But it does sound a lot like the song they say it was influenced by, Glossoli by Siguros from 2005. Sadly, I don't know if it sounds like the song that it was an influence on, OD by Ed Tullett, because I could not find that one. Apparently, it's very exclusive to listen to his first album. You have to buy it. It wasn't on YouTube Music, and it looked like it was on Spotify, but then it's like sort of blanked out and doesn't work, so I don't know what's up with that. Weirdly, this is the part where I now talk about Adele, because we're not going to get another chance to in this series. Because although she has 3 songs in the 10,101 Songs You Must Hear Before You Die list, she has none in the 1,001 Songs, which is kind of sad. But apparently, Holocene lost out to the Song of the Year Grammy to Rolling in the Deep in 2011, I assume. It's just kind of sad that Rolling in the Deep's not in the book, because I think that's a song that really should be. It's a very interesting and well-made song, but whatever. I think that sums it up. We'll be back next week with Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. And between then, we'll have another highest-rated song of every year, according to RateYourMusic.com, which will be Tachyon by Death Grips. That should be fun. See you at one of those.